Hey, 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 what's up, everybody? I can't believe this, but the words, yes, we are live, those three words, we're back. Folks, we are back. The last live stream was almost 6 months ago. Done a few little bits in between then, but today we've got a little bit of a surprise for you because hopefully this is the first of three. That's right, you heard me, 3 live streams, all back to back. I finally had the go-ahead for some really big projects, and now I can commit time and energy to painting. Finally, at long last, after having done all the move over the summer, finally set up. We're in a really good position now. Everything's come together. Unfortunately, all at once. It could have done with being a bit more spaced out. However, I hope that this live stream and the 2 that are about to follow it, you'll go and have a little look at. Depending on when you view this, whether you're joining live or whether you're watching on catch-up, this one will be number 3 in the row, then there'll be one ahead of it, and then there'll be one at the very top. But for now, we're going to start on one of the 3 canvases that are behind me. If you're going to watch this on catch-up, almost 9 people watching already. We've only been on about 80 seconds. If you do watch this on catch-up, then please do leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you think. I'll try and explain what's going on as we go on, but this is all about the painting. I'm just going to do one in this session, in this video, and then I'm going to rest for half an hour. So if you want to watch everything and you're doing it live, I'm going to have a 30-minute break in between. Gives me a chance to sort the video thumbnail out, have a drink of water, rehydrate, get back in, make the mixes up for the next painting. So everything that you can see currently in here in the studio is for real customers. In fact, everything now from now until probably the end of January is going to be for real customers. So it's pressure. It's not just I'm going to have fun throwing paint around, although I try. This is real paying customers, so I got to make this count. I'll take you onto Roam Cam in just a moment and show you the paints because I've had a brand new paint delivery. I've spent 4 figures on paint yesterday, delivered yesterday by Rob at the Avenue Group. There you go, Rob. You can let the rest of the business know that at about 1.5 minutes, I'm giving you a mention. Great to be working with our paint supplier, and we get to meet him yesterday. It was a great time here. So we've got some new colours, new paints to use. Really looking forward to that. But of course, our live streams aren't our live streams without the man sat pushing the buttons. Hello, AD in Control. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Hi, everybody. We've done a little bit of twiddling and fiddling. Hi, Sandy. First here. She says, yes, great surprise. Yeah, great surprise to us as well that we've actually got it running, because I spent all day yesterday trying to sort out all the video stuff. New intro. I've probably got to do a little bit of messing around with the mics, but bear with us. It'll get better and better each time. So, yes, here we are. 3 paintings over 3 different sessions. Heads on Roam Cam, so let's switch over to Roam Cam. There we go. There's the Roam Cam.
All right, how are we doing on voice, mate? Can you? Is the lip sync okay?
Yeah, it's good, mate. We've put a few filters on. That's why you can hear a little bit at the top end. You can hear a little bit of a strange noise, but again, I'll work on microphone. I might try and find a plugin that works better. But this is the real acid test now. Let's get this going.
Let's get it going. This is real. It's as real as it gets, folks. It is 18 minutes past 1 on Tuesday, the 14th of October, 2025. And I'm about to start the first of what is going to end up being about 50 canvases between all the jobs that we've currently got on. So, yeah, probably got about at least 35 to paint between now and Christmas, and probably more. So I'm going to try and attempt 3 today. Much of this logistics is going to be how quickly we can get it to dry. I'll talk to Maury about that on another stream, but for now let's just whiz you through the colours because we're going to get on with it, folks. You want to see me painting. So on the background we've got black, which is semi-gloss. We've got 2 glosses in 2 purples, and we've got a brand new RAL colour. I think it's a RAL colour. Is it 5002? I think it's 5002. I don't normally use that, but it's quite a nice deep blue. That's just the base colour. So that's going to go on the middle canvas, and I'm going to skadoosh that all around the place. And then over the top, we're going to do some loops and swirls. So we've got the royal gold, we have got crown gold, we've got crown gold, we've got copper, and then we've got another new blue, which I think is It's a British standard colour. And then I've got a nice cream there, and then I've got a stark white, and then I've got a little drop of purple. And I might just go for a small off-white, almost hint of rose colour. Okay, so that's just to try and bring these tones out as things go on. So I want to feature a little drop of the metallic in the background. Sorry, yeah, that's Boston Blue Metallic. And that one is the 5W2 REL. So these are going to feature over the top. The gold's going to be the really shiny bit, but we've got metallic on the base, metallic on the top. We've got the burgundy end of the purple spectrum underneath. We're going to feature a little bit more of that on the top. And that's a nice blend of burgundy and purple. So that features, that brings the base to the top. I've got the light notes to go on the top of that. So the whole thing should all work together, and we'll get some really lyrical loops and swoops. That's going to be really nice. It's destined for, so I'm just going to refer to it as the London project. The second stream we're going to do, so you've got to tune in for the second one. Look for the thumbnail. This is going to be a bit of a departure. I'm not going to tell you about that. Never used the colours before. That's going to be straight after that one. All right, so you've got to tune into that. But that could be down the olive end of the spectrum, something very light and ephemeral and wispy. That's not normally a thing I do, but it's for a customer, so, you know, I'm going to push myself. And then the third one's a complete surprise that nobody knows about, haven't even told Ada yet. So there you go. That's the rough kind of plan. I am now going to go over there and start grabbing the paints, and we're going to get some paint on canvas. Usual rules apply, folks. If you're new here, please do ask lots of questions. I've got a closed loop to AD. So if you want to, Oyedeli Obasanya, hello, did I pronounce that correctly? Great to see you here on the stream. If you are watching live, it's great because we can talk to you directly. My closed loop to AD means that if I'm at the canvas face doing stuff and there's a question that comes in, I don't have to come over here and look. He'll feed it to me, so by all means ask as many questions as you want. We'd love you to get involved. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so, because we are awesome and what we do is awesome, and whether you think it's great or trash makes no difference. We just want you here watching it just for the sheer thrill of watching 4 cameras in all glorious high definition and some guy in a space mask throwing paint around. That's got to be worth a thumbs up on its own, hasn't it, mate? Come on, everybody. If you're watching 12, if you're watching live. Debbie, good morning from Texas. Hey, good to see you. Give us a nice big thumbs up, folks. Drop us, get involved in the chat. It's interactive. You've got one life. It's a short one. Get involved. Give us some feedback. That's what we like. Come on, share it amongst your friends. Oh, you Dell's from London. Hello. What's the weather doing in London? It's pretty rubbish here. It's overcast and rainy. And of course, we've got autumn. So what do you think it's going to be like, Ed? Right, I'm going to get some gloves on. Got them on. Hello. So this is another one of our cameras. So we're pointing across the bench here. Hopefully if I stand in one place, you might have a chance of actually looking at me. These are my colours. We've got them all ready to go. I've mixed them all before we came on air, so I'm not wasting too much of your time. We're going to get on with the process of creating this. Housekeeping we have to introduce at the start of every stream, so you know what's going on, the reasons behind it, all that kind of malarkey. So hopefully, if we're all ready to go, I reckon we'll just go. Should we do it, mate? Should we get it done? Oh, Din and Uggs Ruby from Australia. Gosh, are you up early, or is this late at night for you? Just trying to work it out. It's in the morning. It's in. I don't know. I can't remember. Is it late at night? 4 hours, 5 hours. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Is it about 10 o'clock at night? I can't work it out. Anyway, it's late. Nick Franklin from Kansas City in Missouri. Hi, Nick. Good to see you here. Yeah, I had a comment on a couple of videos just this morning saying, it's been months. When are you coming out live? Well, I had great pleasure in saying, watch what happens later on today. Anyway, we're back live. We haven't scheduled the Wednesday one in at the moment because that's the normal one that we've done for 5 years. AD and I've got to figure out, when and how, or if we're going to put that back in stone. But I can assure you of this, folks, if you are watching this, there's going to be plenty of lives coming up all over the place because I got a schedule now and I got to get this stuff moving and I got to paint quick. So it's going to be all over the place. 10:25. I thought it was about 10 o'clock or something. I was trying to work out from when we normally go live. Mark Newt, what's up, dude? The Newtster. Good afternoon to you, Mr. Newt. It's great to see you here. I used to have a salamander, and I used to call him Tiny. Do you know why? Because he was minute. What? Moving on. can't find it.
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Right. I thought it was a good joke. I thought that was a good joke, mate, to be honest with you. Obviously, I'm the only one. So let's move on, shall we? Corner camp, right. Should we do some painting? Shall we do it? Come on.
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Nothing is impossible! No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can!
Jeffrey Jenkins, what's up, the J-Star? How are you? Good to see you. You just joined in on the chat. Excelente. Getting these 4 colours on. Should look nice when I finish messing about. So we're going for a darker base. Got the biscuit base. Ah, lovely. Right, let's grab yourself a paintbrush where all the bristles come out. So cheap. Who else has joined us, bud? Are we up to date? So are we? Excellent. Right, let's swirl some of this around. I don't want to mix it too much. We'll get it on. Now we've got all those nice metallics and golds and whites, and might put a bit of rose gold in there and all that kind of stuff. We've got all that coming up. So just want to gently maneuver. Lots of things happening while we've been away from a technical perspective, but we've got a new canvas coming at some point. Another big project come up for a private individual in Portugal. Been out to see them. There's the all camera shot. There you go. Where else do you get that live on the internet at 1:30 on a misty Tuesday in the UK? Let me answer that for you. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so I've got a big one in Portugal. Having said that, the canvas has to be specially made because it's what I call particularly oversized. So you're going to need a minimum of 3.2 metre wide rolls, which actually these days, post-Brexit, are quite difficult to get hold of. We used to order 3.2 metre wide rolls, but it became quite inefficient as we weren't doing that many big paintings. So we switched to 2.2 metre canvases on the previous shipment. And now we've got commission for a 3 metre square, which is gigantic. So we've had to get an order for canvas done, minimum 60-day lead time. Client's fine with that, but that's ongoing as well. And the astute amongst you will notice that the table is not 3 meters wide. So that will give us some logistical challenges as to how on earth we're going to keep a 3 meter canvas flat to paint, but we'll figure that out at a point in time. So we've got all that to come. These 2 commercial projects we're working on, of which everything we're going to do now up until the new year is for real people. I'll keep underlining that in case you forget. All these projects require all kinds of different materials, so it's we've had to move quite quickly. Once we've been given the go-ahead and deposits and money has been paid, had to move pretty quickly to get supply chain moving, materials in. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Mark says its dad's initials are PA. What am I? PA Newt. Sorry, you might have to explain that one, Mark. I'm obviously having a bit of a moment. Cookie Monster. Hello, Cookie Monster. Very nice to see you too. Just joining us. And Serge from Canada. What's up, Serge? Right, so just trying to work this in. Anyway, what was I saying? Lots of new materials have to be bought. We've got some special canvas coming for the Portugal job. Other things dropping in, or it's this perfect storm of been really, really quiet, which in some ways I'm happy about, because it's allowed us to get things sort of up and running and straighter here, which has been very important to do. But at the same time, everybody now wants everything all at the same time, so a lot to do. Logistically, a lot to do and a lot to organise. Who gets what, when, how, drying, storage. I'm fortunate to have our friends here at BizSpace. Give them a shout out. We're not supported or sponsored by them, but bizspace.co.uk. They have lent us a room just opposite to store these. I haven't got it for very long, so I've got to move on. Who did you say was here? Paula. Board through doggy. Hello, Paula. It's very nice to see you. Okay, how's the stream health looking, mate? Okay, good. Stream health is excellent. Good. Yeah, there's a real acid test for what's about to carry on. What's to happen with the rest of them. If you're just joining us, we're going to do 2 more streams today, half an hour break between them. So if you've got to go, you can't manage this one all in one chunk. Then we'll be continuing to stream on new links throughout the afternoon. Serge is doing very well. Good. Glad to hear it. Excellent, Serge. What you all been up to then? Done anything exciting over the summer while we've been beavering away? I bet you've all had got some stories to tell about one thing and another. Okay, so right, we have got ourselves a nice, relatively simple base coat. Yeah, so that's a nice, very nice kind of moody, dramatic blue and purple base, which is fine. So we'll give that a moment just to sort itself out. Now, of course, when we are on overhead, you are going to, unfortunately, do get the light reflections going on. There's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. It is just the way it is. So let's get gloves off. Let's give you a quick roam cam look. Just got to get used to where to put things like dustbins and to get my gloves from, and just got to figure some logistics out. Anyway, let's go roam cam. Let's have ourselves a little look just for now. Now, what you can't see when the canvas is flat, which of course you wouldn't, is the effect that putting fluid onto cotton essentially does. So whenever you can see the undulations in the canvas that are already there, and that's because basically we're putting something liquid onto material, and of course as it then begins to dry out, which happens immediately, you get all these rippling effects, which is not conducive to it being flat and what I want to do. However, we're not going to worry about that. It's all part of it. Can't really see a huge amount at the moment, but we've got those nice colours just blending in. What I wanted to do was just to feature some of the top colours in the base, so that the base isn't completely singular in terms of it's just being a mass of one colour. Let's go around the other side. Morton, hello Morton. Yes, we're on a new place. Where have you been for the last 6 months? Yeah, we spent quite a while moving, and we did a live stream about it. I'm just in a bit of yeah, so great to see you, Morton. Yeah, we've been moving over the summer. It's taken a long time, and then and the reason we haven't been live is I've been waiting for all these jobs to come through. I didn't want to go live just for the sake of it and be not wasting paint, but making paintings for no apparent reason. You know, so there you go. You can see the structure of the canvas there and all the regular patterns that it's producing. It's quite interesting. Morton's been riding motorcycles, although I can spell motorcycle. So there we go. Right, that's that. That's the base coat done. The next canvas that's coming up in the next live stream will be featuring some very unusual olive colours. And again, all part of client's commission, so we're trying something a bit different because of their interiors. It's a commercial thing, so I'm going to be doing something very lyrical and wispy, completely different to this one. And this is a really good test of our passive air system. I'm just giving this just a few minutes just to settle itself down. So in the interim, there you go, we've got the passive air system. There's 3 junctions, 1, 2, and the other one up there. This is drawing air passively in by creating this slightly negative pressure environment. It's over the surface of the canvas. It takes it away through those pipes over there. With the early testing that we've done, the giant flute here, with the early test that we've done, it is actually accelerating the drying process. So, you know, seeing as we've got so many to do in such a short space of time, an impossible deadline, then that's pretty cool. While we give that just a moment, folks, I'm going to walk out here and I'm going to show you the other room. We've got a hanging system now, look. This is on a cable system, on a pulley, so we can lower it down, put the painting on, pull it up again with a pulley at the end, and it goes up and down. So Adrian has refashioned a bicycle hanging system with some strong cord, and we're able now to get a nice photography area. So that's pretty cool. Let's just make sure my shoes don't have any paint on them. Carl Miles Art is here. Always good to see you, Carl. Thanks for joining us. Well, here you go. That's a little look at the studio. I had to put some lights out. So we don't get some flicker. There's Adi saying, there he is, the man himself.
Hello. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? What have we got? 9 likes, 23 people. Let's have a few more thumbs up, please.
Come on, thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button.
I'll tell you for why. Because YouTube algorithms, and I'm not sure if everybody that's been watching YouTube has noticed that if you're on a TV now, you can't skip adverts, this, that and the other. And if people don't get likes on their videos, they don't get shown to anybody. So it really helps, just that little bit of a thumbs up. I know it's just a click, so all you got to do, thumbs up, it helps. And the algorithm says, oh, people are liking this, I will show it to other people, and other people should like it.
Do we have any ads when we're live?
No, we've no ads when we're live.
So the key thing here is, folks, watch us live and then it's completely ad-free. We put them on afterwards because everybody has to cover their costs. But right now, there are no advertisements watching this live.
That's it. So, unless you're watching the rerun and there's adverts on it.
Well, yes, that's what I mean, yeah.
But if it's live now...
It's live now and
not
you're watching
then,
it now. Not then.
But now.
Whatever.
Thumbs up.
Okay, thumbs up. Right, let's go and have we can go outside for a minute because I just want to take you out here. I'll show you the room we're going to put all the paintings in. Now, the guy has been cleaning the hallway on his machine. So we gently persuaded him to clean this room for us. So we were able to borrow this room, courtesy of bizspace.co.uk. We're going to give them a shout out because just this building alone, there's umpteen buildings across this estate, but we're going to give them a shout out because they've been really kind to us. If you know anybody around the south of England who is looking to relocate their business, by all means come here for fantastic preferential rates, 5-star treatment, on-site coffee shop. It really is turning out to be quite the place, and we've been lent this space now for 4 weeks where we can put the drying canvases in, which is really going to help us out. So we're giving props out to the BizSpace team here for listening to us as individuals and helping us out along the way. So it's only fair we try and return that. So if anybody knows of anybody, big company, small company, BizSpace is the place to be.
I did turn the lights off. My apologies.
That's fine.
Just, you know.
Save a bit of electricity, mate. Save the planet.
Just so whilst we were doing a live.
Yeah, we don't need them on.
Yes.
Okay, right. So we got the base coat. So I hope you like that little. Did you like the little tour around? Just to bring you up to date with stuff. Right, we can get on with the top coat now. So that's that. Have I got my other battery in? Yes, my other battery is charging for the next stream. Right. Okay, but you didn't think you'd get your little impromptu look at that. So we'll dip Roam Cam down there to give you a better idea what's going on. Purple and blue coming out really nice there. So let's get some gloves on. Let's get some stuffs over the top. Now, what can I see over there? I can see something over there I'm not happy with. Yes, go on, mate. Right, let's catch up on comments. Loving the new space, guys. You've moved mountains. Thank you, Carl. Yes, we have. And one of those looks like mine. Does it, Carl? Yeah, you can't share pictures on the chat, can you? You deserve good landlords. Thank you, Paula. Pooney Thibodeau. Love the new studio. Lots of room. Thank you, Pooney. You have a great name. Donna Lehman's also joined us as well from South Carolina. Yeehaw. Good to see you, Donna. Lots of regular people joining in and some new faces. It's great to have you on board. I'm just doing a little bit of touching up. That's what she said. A little bit of touching up.
That's what she said.
There, we got a few new clips just to keep things moving along. There you go. No, thank you, Morton. No, the place isn't small, actually. It's slightly bigger than the other place. It just, we've decided not to make it a gallery space, so to speak, but more focused on it being a workspace. So as we found that people's wants and desires have shifted in the last year or two, more to not wanting to see it until it's in their own home. It's less important for us to have a space dedicated just to showing painting. So we made the decision coming here with this big space, it's 2,570 square feet, it's 100 square feet bigger than we had before, to dedicate it more to giving us room to breathe as creative individuals. So we can still have everything on racks and everything to show people, but it's less looking like a gallery. And I think this is now, certainly while we've been chasing the commercial market, it's going to see us in good stead because we've got more space dedicated to the making and creating rather than the showing of art, if that makes sense. I know what you mean. It does. I don't say it feels smaller. It doesn't feel as big in some respects, but it is. But yeah, I think this room has because this takes up quite a big square footage. I've got more area to paint in and more space to breathe in here. And actually having the space to breathe is important, just physically, mentally. You feel that, don't you? When something is less burdened and less enclosed, you're more likely to feel calmer in the space. And as this is today is the day when it matters and everything comes together from the last 4 months of hassle and all that we've been through, this is the point at which I know whether it's working or not. So there you go. So is that Heathen Yay or Heaven Yay? Have I said that right? I'm sure you'll correct me. Sorry, Heaven said Yay. I thought that was a surname. Heathen stroke Heaven. Great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Would you like some gold, Heaven? I'm going to call you Heaven until someone says, because Heathen is almost a bit, Anyway, right. Let's choose us. We're on a camera. Yeah. So I'm going to do some copper. I need some gold, and we're going to get some lyrical loops and sweeps going, mate. Let's just sort this out. Now, I'll tell you what I am going to do, because I'm going to need to step onto here. So let me just roll that back a minute. And let's get a walking and a talking. Good question. No, we haven't set the Wednesdays in stone yet as a regular thing. I just want to get up and running. But we just haven't made that decision yet. All I can say to you is there's a lot of canvases to be done. We're going to try and live as many as we can. I can't say when that's going to be because so much of this depends on your drying times, what this is all about. You'll have to be subscribed and turn your notifications on. That's my best advice. Until we can figure out a more structured routine for getting back into the swing of things. I have to be led by the commercials. These people who want the art pay the bills. That's really important. Not, all consuming, but we have to keep that coming in. So we then have to pool everything around that, if that makes sense. So as long as you're subbed, got your notifications on, if you're on your phone or your PC or your tablet, you'll get a notification. And if you can, watch us, we're going to be live. So Wednesdays, to be confirmed. If you're not sure how to do that, by the way, this little video will remind you.
Now, if you're enjoying this video, then don't forget to give us a nice big thumbs up. And remember to hit that subscribe button. And click on your bell icon so you never miss any of our upcoming videos.
Alrighty then, let's do this. So I'll keep quiet with this bit, but I'm just going to get kind of loopy and swoopy. I think that's the other way I can describe this. Right, let's have a little go. This now becomes about balance. We'll be looking to see where these go and how much. Not too much as that one on, so let's balance it with gold on the other side. There'll be a lot of walking around. I'm trying to avoid standing on the tables as much as I can. Tables are in place to try and give us a better and more level surface to work on. So that will end up being the case, but certainly start like that. Gold could end up doing some very odd things, so I'm keeping my eye on that. No rhyme or reason to this, it's just what feels right. Ah, it's Ruby seeing faces. Dinnan, yeah. Got a big gap in the middle, but that's fine. I'm gonna fill the hole in a minute. I'm going to fill the hole, mate.
That's what she said.
I could see that being my favourite one, though. Huge fan of American Office. So much better than the British one. Right, going into some blue. I'm trying to feature it around the corners because I've got blue in the middle. And then I might move to shot glasses for the white and the cream. Let's get some smaller applications going. Now, because I featured the burgundy and purpley colours towards the edges, I'm going to put this into the centre a little bit. And I'm going to kind of accent it all together with the whites over the top. So let's see how that pans out. Got a couple in one just here, I reckon.
Nice.
Right, before we put the cream and the white on, and I might go for rose gold, we'll get the shot glass out, we'll go for an antique gold. So we'll start lightening it all up now. Very thick this, so I'm hoping this will keep some shapes. I'm going to choose where this is going to go. We'll give you a look on Roman hand shortly. We need to get some more defined sort of wisps and feathers towards the edges, so we'll try and get some nice loops in now. There's on the all camera shot. Yeah, to kind of bring that more sort of liquidy nature, get some better curves going on. It's all where things blend and move. You've got the randomness, that kind of almost staccato-y feel underneath. So we'll see if we can start to bring some of these movements and shapes together with some softer curves, which is what the thicker paint is going to do now. Ah, Paula's just switched us over to her TV, and the colours are popping. Well, we've got Aidy to thank for that, because he's been spending a lot of time on running test streams and looking at colours. So that's good to hear, Paula. Thank you for the feedback. Let us know if anybody else is on their TV.
Yeah, guys, who's watching on phone? Who's watching on a tablet? Who's watching on a TV? Who's watching on a monitor? What are you guys watching on? Be quite interesting to know. We've done a couple of test live streams to check for colours and things like that, and I'm trying to see what it looks like on my monitors, but of course I don't know what it looks like on a phone. Cookie, you're on a laptop, so let me know what the colours are like on the laptop.
Dylan, I'm watching on my new iPad. Everything looks good. Colours look perfect. Thank you, Cookie. Laptop at work, says Pooney. At work, love it. Forget those Excel spreadsheets, Pooney. This is far more enjoyable. Heaven's on a 75-inch TV. Nice. Thought I got a big one.
That's what she said.
I don't think we even need to speed that up now. I reckon you should just have it as the normal one, mate. That's what she said. It's just never going to get old, that, is it? Vicky Douglas is on her phone. Hello, Vicky. Good morning to you. Watching on your phone. Love it that everybody's watching on different things. Tom Oakes, what a surprise, Ed is painting. I know, Tom, I can scarcely believe it. After what feels like, well, it has been a huge amount of time, it's been months. So, not anymore, pal. Just gradually just building these layers up. There'll be some nice intersections where paint moves over paint, that kind of stuff going on. Build up these metallics, because it's going to be in a conference room, this. We want visitors and staff to feel got an arm put round them with all these very familiar rich golds, deep metallics, that kind of thing. And as light bounces and moves around, it's going to look absolutely insane. We'll get the lighter colours on in a minute. I really think there's going to be some, I'm just feeling the whole rose gold thing, so I think we're going to have to feature some of that very, very shortly. Oh my, Serge. Well, I never. I know. Cool or what? It was far too long, Tom. Far too long. All right, I think because I've got a few sort of very small wisps up there, I'm going to just replicate that down here, so we haven't got a leading edge. I don't want anything to really kind of overtake here. I want it all to be nice and moving and lyrical in with each other, and wonderful shapes and textures. But where I've got thin lines, I don't want it to not I don't want it to just have thick lines everywhere else. If that makes sense. So we need to get some thin lines going on down there. That's a bit better. So top and bottom is a little bit better now. Right, glove change. Isn't she lovely? Right, stamp the feet. Paint on the shoes. All right, shall we do a round cam, mate? Nice. Right, okay. Where do we go first? I think. Oh, can you see how that gold is if I move backwards and forwards? So if I go back, right, and then oh, it's like liquid lightning. Let's go and have a look at that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. It's going to get a bit weird now. I'm going to give you a macro close-up. Welcome to the secret world of small elves. Right, let's go and have a look. Right, let's go down. Oh, glitter, glass beads. Oh, that's a good question to ever consider putting in. I have put all kinds of weird and wonderful stuff over the years. Yeah, some glitter would be nice. I think I probably need to do an order for some mica powders and pigments and metallic flakes. I did have a box full, but I have no idea where they went. So,
Hi, Cookie. If you go back through our videos, and I'm not sure which one it is, Ed might be able to tell us. There is one there somewhere where we talk about the diamonds that we had to put into a painting for a client. So it was actual crushed diamonds went into a painting, as well as various other things like powdered malachite, because that was what was required for the client. Ooh, and yes, I had a great holiday, Tom, and looking over a sunset on the Mediterranean Sea, I was very reluctant to get in the taxi to jump in and go to the airport. Yeah, so yeah, it was a great holiday. Thank you.
yeah. Right, let's put that back on. You've been watching Swallows Off. I should have said something. Come with us now on a journey through space and time. Oh, sorry. Right. Yeah. There we go. Ah, that's better. Right. Okay. So that's a little bit of a close-up. So things are developing, which is nice. So one of the beauties of not letting the base dry is you get all this kind of flow. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't really matter. It's not for you. But it's one that's been highlighted by the team that are looking at it. In one of the jobs, been giving some feedback on the paintings they like. So I thought, right, well, instead of having the one on the site, which is too small, I'll make you one of your own. So we're going to give this version 2.0. It's a little bit softer. We've got softer colours in it. And I think now is a good time to get the lighter colours on. So we'll start with a cream. I'm even debating now whether it needs a white. Don't think it needs a white. So we'll go with the cream. And then what I might do is I've got a kind of a rose gold kind of vibe going on. So we'll get a little bit of this on and see where we go. And it doesn't need an awful lot. Just needs the right amount. So let's have a think. Oh, I'm glad you like the gold, Pooh. Who doesn't like a drop of gold? Right, okay, let's see if I can get this. Difficult to get feet in the right position. So I might just have to kind of wing it. Yes, Paul, I got different golds in it. You won't hear at the start. So I've got Queen's Gold. I got the metallic copper, and I got one called something else gold. I don't know. Oh, antique gold. I think, yeah. Something else gold. Can I have a tin of something else gold, please? Yeah. So crown gold. Yeah, that's the one. Right, so let's just get some of the light. So this is the cream rather than a white. White might be too stark, so definitely going to go in with a slight pink. It's going to be a very small hint. I've got actually one pre-made up on this new order of paint that I've got. anticipating this kind of thing. So good job I had it really, because it's going to come in handy now. Where my swirl's going to go. It just need a lot more, does it? Right, move quick, come on. Better. Yeah, I like that. And we'll go, I'll do the pink leading out of the centre, and I think we've got it. So then we're just lightening it up now. Vicky Douglas is curious to know what I'm wearing on my head and why. It isn't because I have some peculiar space fetish. It's actually because the paints are toxic, so I use enamel-based paints, which carry a solvent in them, and other quite harmful chemicals. They're quite inert until they come into contact with oxygen. When oxygen hits the surface of the paint, a chemical reaction releases two hydrocarbons, one of which is denser than air, so it can suffocate you, and the other one is a carcinogen. It's obviously not great if you're breathing that in for hours at a time. Consequently, then, to protect me in this environment, I have a positive fed air feed going over my face. So you can see on my backpack, the backpack contains an electric motor, a battery, a giant filter pack, and it draws all the bad air in, pushes it through a gaseous particulate filter, which filters down gaseous particles. You can imagine how small particles of gas are, we're talking nanometers. Filters those and then gives me clean air over the top of my face. It's a positive pressure mask, so rather than having a tight seal around, the air is pushed positively over my face, which then prevents the ingress of any of the vapours that are surrounding me here. Now, in case you're wondering, I also have an extraction system, which is to take away all of these nasty vapours. And the extraction system performs two functions. One, of course, it then gradually takes away all the nasty stuff, filters it and pushes air out. But the other thing it does, it draws air in here. And one of the key things that enamel paints needs is a constant supply of air being drawn over the top of it. If you think as all of this chemical reaction goes on the top of the paint starts to cure, it starts to set, it starts to release those nasty hydrocarbons. But as things start to skin over, the particles underneath also need to escape as well, otherwise those don't go off. So it's a quick process, then it's a slow one. So whilst you get skin over the top, we have to wait for the thickness of the paint underneath that skin to permeate in an entropic process. I know the big words, but we have to let entropy happen, a natural degrading process, gradually come through that skin. So we have to be very mindful of that, which is why the drying is never an exact science. I've got an approximate understanding of it because I've done it for so long, but I can never be completely sure. So all of this is designed with these paints in mind. Me safe, to keep the paints drying as efficiently as possible, and it means I can still continue to do it every week, but that's what it's there for.
Right, guys, so I'm now going to take away all the filters I have for for Ed's microphone, and this is, I'm not sure if you're going to hear his mask, but let's see. Right, taking everything off, you can hear that sort of whining. That's Ed's mask, and I'm not sure if he went over to the extraction. You probably hear that at the same time.
I will go over in just a second. I'm gonna get my rose gold first, and then I will go over. So any sound you can hear at the moment is my mask, which contains a motor in it.
Hear a little bit of it.
So what I get is the noise of the extractor in the room. I get the noise of the fan in my head, and I get a feed to AD in my ear as well. So I've got three inputs all at the same time to have to manage. So I'm going to whack that up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely hear that now.
You can hear that?
Oh yeah. So now I'm just going to throw on all my filters again.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
Are you on? Can people hear you?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Vicky. I hope that has explained it.
But yeah, that's the,
Okay.
we're filtering that out.
So that's what's filtered out. So you should just get to hear my voice. But actually, the environment for painting is quite oppressive. You don't really realise until you're in it. Right. Okay. We're going to put some more gentle wisps and kisses and a little bit of pink. It's a very delicate pink, and it's now mixing in the same cup that I've had the gold, the antique gold made. That's the one. I don't have crown gold. I think I have antique gold. So we're going to whisk this on, and it should just marry up that lovely kind of purpley burgundy colour together with the cream, and it's all going to kind of mix together. So these are the ones that are hopefully going to fuse this all together, but I don't think we're far away, are we? We've got something nice kind of appearing now. See what our loops and swoops can look like. Another one of those. That's looking nice. Ain't going everywhere, but it is what it is. Come on, change it. And then the other side. Oh, that's quite nice in the middle. That's gone all stripy. We'll have a proper look at that in a minute. Let's start one off here. Nice. And where else am I going to drop one in? Let's go over the blue. Let's have a little look at that. Yes, I need some more on the other side. It's slightly lopsided, which is fine. Let's get some more in. Cup is disintegrating. Nothing lasts long with these paints. Everything disintegrates. Right, let's go this way. I don't think we're far off calling this. Right, bugs are disintegrating again. Just give me a second, folks. Okay, let's have a look on Rome Cam then. Some really interesting things happening. Are we on Rome, are we, buddy? Excellent. Right, well, look, first one went in the middle. So that's looking quite interesting now. And we follow out some of these tails around the edge. And follow some of these around. Paint doing all kinds of weird and wonderful things now. Ooh! Oh, what's going on there? That's interesting. No special sauce on this one, Cookie Monster. No, I don't need it to start doing all that. I want it to try and maintain just some of the shape anyway. I know it's going to organically do what it wants to do, but that's quite nice. Oh, that looks like something, a manta ray being eaten by a dragon. Crazy. So that is going to continue doing what it does. Quite like that. Quite like that. It's rather pleasant. Good way to kick things off.
Nice.
And there we go. There you have it, folks. I'm going to stop there. So we've at least got something now under under our wings, haven't we? There we go. And I was following a brief. I'm pretty happy with that. We were originally following one that I've already got on the site called Open Source. So I quite like that. Fabulous art. Thank you for a great start to my day. Well, interestingly, we've got two more coming up. So when I finish this one, which is going to be in a couple of minutes, I'm going to have a quick 30-minute break. And then we're going to do the second stream of the day. I've never done multiple streams of the day, I don't think. And I'm going to tackle this one down here. And we're going completely different now. This will be wispy, ephemeral, full of olives and gold. It's going to look incredible. It's like taking a trip into ancient Greece. So that will be the next one. Just have a final look at your comments. Special sauce on, thank you. With all of those colours, says Tom. Thank you very much. Well, great feedback on what is now the first proper live stream. Thanks for what you said about the colours. Thanks for joining us. And we're going to be back in about 30 minutes. So we are 10 past 2 here in the UK. So at approximately 14:40, 30 minutes time, we're going to be doing another stream. So make sure you've got your notifications on. You've charged up your device if you're on a mobile one, because we look forward to seeing you back here in about 30 minutes. Thank you for watching it. If it's live, if you watch this on catch up or on replay, please do leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think. And we look forward to seeing you in about half an hour. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you very shortly.